Hey, what's up, everybody? Mr. Kleiner here to talk to you about impressment, a big problem that Thomas Jefferson faced early in his presidency. So, unfortunately, on the last slide, as you saw, tensions between England and France heat back up, and with that, the peace that John Adams created with France, it disappears. And that Jay treaty that Washington signed with England has gone too, because both of these countries are causing major problems for us. It is super difficult to stay neutral like Washington would have wanted when both sides are stealing your ships. Not just one anymore, both. But Britain made it even worse when they began impressing or kidnapping sailors and forcing them into their navy. This was a really common practice among pirates a long time ago. Basically, you capture a ship high at sea and you give the sailors two options. A, we'll push you over the edge and you can drown, or B, join our group and you can be with us forever. So basically, these American vessels were being stopped by British warships. These American vessels were generally trade ships. They don't have no cannons or anything, so they can't fight back. A British officer would board, and the British would usually claim that these men on the ships were British deserters, aka men who ran away from the British Navy. In almost all cases, that was a lie. This is before there was ID and Social Security. How can you prove that a random guy with a similar accent to you, oh yeah, you, Steve, I saw you on that ship like 4 days ago. Come on back, bro. Don't run away. Obviously, they're lying. They're saying all of you are British sailors. We know that. You have two choices. You can rejoin our Navy or we'll kill you. This hit a boiling point in 1807 when an American ship called the Chesapeake refused to allow the British to impress its men. The British actually boarded their warship, went to a distance, and then blew up the Chesapeake, killing 21 American sailors. Remind you, they were on a ship that was non-combative. American war fever once again picks up, and Americans called for war against Great Britain, just like how the French called for war against France during John Adams' presidency. But now Thomas Jefferson is at the helm, and the question I have for you, the discussion question is this: when do you feel that isolationism is no longer an option? Obviously, for John Adams, right, the French threatened, give us money or we'll go to war with you. No one died. But in this case, a non-combative American ship, a defenseless ship, was blown up by the British when they tried and failed to kidnap our soldiers. Is there any way for Jefferson to navigate out of this without going to total involvement, potentially fighting? Is there still an option for isolationism here? Let me know what you think.